Hello guys, this is Indivil, welcome to Roguetech. We start at the end of a mission. As we didn't take any damage from last mission, we just went on a 1.5 skull escort. I just thought there'd be nothing to report there, but as it happens, we actually run into some quite interesting mechs. There's a Clint Eastwood, there's a Bomber 10, there's a Mislings, we actually run into a Swordsman 3, lots of good stuff. So without further ado, just let's see what we can take from here. There's a Ghost Rifle, there's something for the Helepolis, because this thing is coming out of repair soon, but most importantly, having the I'll get it. Clint Eastwood means we have a Rack Pirate 20. There's also an Ultra 10 Pirate to be had. That's a good thing to have as well. So yeah, that's something we could take. That's Clan Tech because there was a Mislings. So plenty of things to actually consider here. I was actually looking just for a bit of regular heatsinks in this one, but it turns out we actually hit the motherload here. There's sensor snipers, there's rangefinders, there's everything. Anything you say, we found it here. That being said, just going through the ammo bins to see what we got. That's 24 shots on the Rack 20. That's actually not enough to get that thing running. The Ultra 10 Pirate though, we do have Ultra 10 ammo. We don't have any in storage, do we? We have LB cluster, and I think we were able to run another kind of ammo here. AC-10 ammo as well. We're able to. It's a 15% to actually misfire this thing, so we need jam modifiers here. And even hypervelocity 10, okay. That's actually a fun weapon I've never played with, so I think we're trying it. So let's see if there's hypervelocity ammo to be had. Yep, it's here. Okay. Okay, game. We're going to have a bit of, yeah, that's just 15 tons we're bringing. And we have some 25 tons available. I think I'm just taking the Ghosts. The Ultra seems fun, but there's plenty of good stuff here to actually take. So we take a regular Ghost in a sphere 1 with 2 bins of ammo. This allows us to just run the Helepolis. I'm actually tempted by the Rack 20. Very tempted. But there's Clan Endo. There's Clan Ferro. There's 5 Protoss. And there's a Sensor Sniper. I think that's the sensible choice here. And yeah, you're gonna kill me in the comments, but I think this is a very good haul. From a 1.5 mission, 1.5 skulls mission, we could take the active probe. There's plenty of weapon systems which could help us. Not taking the Rock 20 clan, because quite simply put, if we put it in the Helepolis, we'll never be in range to use it. It's impossible to... The Helepolis will be a very slow mech, so we're better off just getting range weapons there. At least that's my reasoning here. So we get one part of the Bombard, one part of a Hornet, 2 parts of a Marten, 2 parts of a Swordsman, 1 part of the Thumper, Urban Meg. Yeah, this one we destroyed. If we had the Thumper, we might actually have taken it. The 3 parts of a Yellow Jacket. We got Ghost, Light Ghost. We actually get the Rock 20. This is good. We might want to use it later. We get an SRM2. We get the Clan Active Probe. We get a Core 100, which we're selling. Endo and Predator. We even get a standard clan, a remote sensor dispenser, 1 storage cage, even the weapon mount hit. So a very good haul from a mission which gave us good money, and which on top will also get us very good things. I think we actually didn't get any heatsinks here, but we can simply put the Core 270 on the Helepolis. We got space to actually fit a bigger engine in there now. I think a 270 with a Ghost should be doable. If not, we go back to the drawing board and we keep the Helepolis out for a bit, but it's not actually that problematic. We put the Helepolis on top. Skinwalker and Firestarter have a bit of repairs. We'll get there in a second, but there's something else that could be done with the Archer. These... yeah, we can try to at least get Clan Ferro in here. We still have slots. Problem now will be getting the space, I guess, because that TSM that TSM comes from the cockpit. We might actually have to drop it to get this working again, because we put a near Magna, not a Bright Bloom, but a regular medium. We still have 4 tons and just 1 slot here. Well, we can take, I guess, a near large. It's not a near large clan, but still. Well, we can do it better. We have a near large Blakenberg. These still give us room to actually move the Proto to the side, get case 2, and actually move the ammo bins to a more protected space. So yeah, we no longer have spare tonnage, but what we have now is a much protected mech. We'll run a bit hotter like this, but I think we can manage, and we still have the TSM. We want to run a bit hot in here. So yeah, I think that's the better option. Don't get me wrong, the twin lane peep, it's a very good thing, but if we still have the space in the Helepolis, we're just putting it there. So I think we got no mods, life support mods, so at least that's something. Let's see what we have here. This is all good, so we actually just get going here. Firestarter perhaps could use a better cockpit. We have a clan cockpit in here. No, we're good. We're good here. We're good. Let's go to storage to see if we had enough. No, we didn't. I was just going to look if we had enough yellow jacket parts to actually bring a yellow jacket up. That looks like we didn't. It's good though. We get through the financial report, still have a bit of money, and without further ado, we just get going. I just realized we have no upgrade going on. We still don't need, well, you know, we might. So let's go with this one. Another mech would be decent. Just let's go to the shop to see if it's changed and what they do have right now. There's an exchanger to be had. There's a bit of mortar ammo, nothing special though. I think we still have, yeah, 1 day of fatigue to go on the mainlands, so that much we take. And without anything else, we're just going to see if we can take any points here, because we need them. Just let's be clear about it. Adrenaline is still not in, but we can take Z this time for the 5th mech, I guess. Just let's see what we have. There's still missions with very good salvage around here. Yeah, and it looks we either go on 3 schools, 2.5 target acquisition. Looks dicey. But we could try to. Capture base could be hellish. That's another target acquisition, and even a higher. So yeah, there's not much to do here now, and we really need to, well, we could take the 1.5 school things. That's when this one turns out to be an eventful. So I think we're gonna try. That's good money, that's good salvage. Is it worth though? So that's, I think so. Depends though, we could end up, no, anything we take from a 2.5 skull bracket is good for us. Oh, that reminds me, we actually got the Helepolis. We're not able to actually bring it on the field, but still. So that's this. we need a bigger core. That's a 270, and we're actually getting there. We can get clan ferro in here instead of the spool liner. Gives us a bit of leeway. Do we have a better gyro? That's a brawler, but that's just melee accuracy, I guess. We don't need that. The thermal mass I'm not very keen on taking. Warfare Quicksell can go, and we go for something better if we have it. We do. So Guardian, an active probe. And at this point, there's no point in taking a heavy laser. We drop one of the Thunderbolt 4s. We bring back, yeah, I know, I just took it out. But we bring back the arrow one shot and put the twin link here. We still got space for the ammo. The 2 bins of gauze. Recoil does nothing here, I think. Well, it's 1 accuracy. So yeah, I guess it does something. We still got space. We have a weapon mount hit, but we'll never have any hit problems here. So we just spawned the regular weapon mount. Just gives us 2 accuracy. And I don't think there's anything else we need to take here. Well, just for lols, a bit of sensors, and I guess the rest is armor here. It's going to be slow. That's a 3.5, so yeah. Never getting in range with this thing, but we do have the range on the weapons, so that much is good. So, still got about half a ton here. What can be done with half a ton? Have you never played with fuel cells? They add weight to the core you're bringing, but they give you a minus 80% heat generated by weapons fire, which is massive. We could easily have put here a rack and we would never be in heat trouble, but that's not what we have right now. So for the moment we're just going with the Thunderbolts. Let me see how big are you, because no, that's too much for us. So yeah, I guess we're going to the Thunderbolt, not the Thunderbolt, the Arrow one shot, sorry. That's a bit of damage we wouldn't be getting otherwise. We've got Tracker, we've got Ballistic. Oh, I know what I want to do here. So we just drop leg armor. Yeah, I know, I've just put it, but I think that's really the way here. We drop a bit of back armor and we're already good here. So instead of ballistic, we bring a battle computer with long range and we're set here. We actually are going to just drop a bit of center torso, back and front armor, just like that. It's still 14 days, it's a bit of money, But yeah, this thing will probably perform good enough that we actually are going to enjoy it. The trackers though are not convincing enough. Much rather take the sniper sensors we got instead of an advanced fire control computer here. We might actually want to get a fire control Mark II, but we don't have one right now, so I think this is going to be good. We'll be mostly firing at long range with this one, probably even extreme, well, not with the arrow, obviously, not perhaps with the thunderbolt. So yeah, we go like this. We sell the lower engines into the shop. I know, that is, I know. And we might actually want to still go for a bit of money grabs here. We've got two 215s, we're never using them. The 225, probably never using it either. But we don't need that much, so I guess, yeah, the ACs we're never using, regular ACs, so that's you. And at this point, selling the ampod, which is a thing we will never use, gets us in the green. So that's that. Still 14 days to go on the Helepolis. And with that in mind, it might be better to get on the escort and hope we have a good roll like we did on the last one. This is actually even more money than last time, so hell yeah. So everybody out, and we get the usual crew in. Gremlin going on the Skinwalker mostly, yeah. Ningyo still going on the Kintaro, so we're doing nothing here. You are Kintaro trained, but are the only one who can actually run your Raptor, I think, yeah. And Yuki goes on the fire starter, that gives us Ningyo here. And no, we're not bringing the Zukov. For that reason, we could even drop the Raptor here, but it's free XP for search, so yeah, we're taking up. Just let me make a small cut in here while we get into the mission, and when we're ready to drop, I just we'll be back. So here we are. Hopefully we get another interesting mission like last one and we don't get a routine one in here. So apparently they're under fire. Well, we'll see about that. Yeah, there's a blocking force, which is good. Means we make it more interesting from the get-go. Oh, it's this mission. Okay. Just let's see. Yeah, just like this, decent enough. We actually get in with our backs turned to whatever there's in to make it a bit more special. We're seeing a stealth mech and a tank. Probably is that all there is to... No, that's actually a blocking force, so we might have 4 here. Yep, there is. We actually already saw what was there. And there's something we don't see, hopefully not a beetle. But it very much looks like. No, that's just a very fast vehicle, however.
Enemy flanking.
Yeah. And they're obviously going for the Raptor because it's the squishier mech. So let's see what the big tank does. Our friends will take a while to get here. I'm not actually counting on them contributing much until the last land. So let's see it. What are you doing, Mr. Tank? Going for the Raptor, of course, and it hits. It hit on the leg, but still it hit. So, let's see. That's a rocket RB. This could get ugly. And you are some kind of bindi, I guess. Okay, we wait. That rocket RB is just nothing to be trifled at, if it's what I think it is, so we wait until turn 9 here. Turn 11 hits the bindi. We actually got a stray shot to the fire starter here. Okay, game. And the RB is just going crazy on missiles. That's tandem. But we mostly dodged what was that. He shuts down, which is very good for us. And without further ado, we're able to get going. I think I want to go for the Vindicator here. We don't know what a Roguetech is. That's a Centurion, sorry. But the Centurion brought something big.
I'm here.
So there we are.
Confirmed.
The RB is shut down and it probably just doesn't have anything at all right now. It's already shot what it had. The Harasser is not hittable right now, so we just go for the Centurion here. That's a bit of damage on it.
Orders.
I didn't check what we were against, but it...
On it.
Well, I was going to say it's pirates, but probably it's not. That's Sloppy actually. Shouldn't have shot the SRMs here. Do we have the tack on anyone? Could be that it's on the Skinwalker, but the Skinwalker has the mobility to get out of harm's way next turn if we do. Well, might actually be on the Archer. We just shoot the Centurion.
Yep.
The support was attacked, so no biggie in there. We get Supercharger and Hot Seat in because we want to get places here. And by places, I mean in the face of that Centurion. Yeah, that's a bit hot. Just don't shoot the 30 now. We hit with the ER medium. And we see what they do now. Hopefully the Harasser doesn't move much. And yeah, the tack was on the ground, so we're good here. Let's see what they do. We have decent initiative, should be able to deal with the Centurion. He hasn't moved much. And we forgot to overload the AMS here. So, let's see you. That's 2 light peeps. Decent armor. So yeah, we're actually quite decent. We might want to disengage with the Raptor. This thing can't take much more damage, so... But that's good damage on you. Fire starter. Just pushing up. That might be what we're going for here. Let's see, yeah, that's almost no structure. So we try it.
Yeah.
Skinwalker has very decent chances on the Centurion. We're seeing red and he blows.
Drop it.
Which means we're mostly good to go. No need to actually overload these right now, but I guess there's no harm in doing it for next turns. And the Harasa actually brings MML, so we'll be good at intercepting them if we do it. The two mechs we have left probably are going for the RV. That's decent damage on the Firestarter, one of the two peeps hit,
Commander.
but he didn't move at all. So,
Confirmed.
yeah, instead of going... Let me look at chances on the Harasa, still not good. So we're going for the Roguetech here. I know we shot... we actually shot tandem there, so it's a bit of a waste, but still. We disengage the hot seat and the supercharger because we only can run this thing for a turn.
All right. Full speed.
And we go like the madmen we are into this one. We're good to do it like this. And this should get TSM ready for next turn.
Scored a critical
You're a
hit.
hover, so if we find nothing better, we might be taking your parts. RB powers up, but it just brings to mediums or smalls at this point, so not actually. You're actually open on the side, but I don't want to get in there. We'll shoot front, we're not looking, and that's just it. With that, AMS is also gone. It was only regular AMS, but still. And we might want to go for the Harasa. We'll see it when we get in front of them. That's very good hit chance on the RB. But the RB, as we said, doesn't bring much at this point, so we shut down the heavy if we're able to. And that's good damage there. Firestarter also gets going. Not here, but here. We shut down two mediums. And yeah, I really think this should be it. Almost.
Good to go.
It's okay.
Position confirmed.
We'll get it done now. Probably just with
Giving them
the...
everything I've
Okay.
got.
That was a bad shot, Ninja. Very bad one, but whatever. AMS should negate the Harasa completely. Hopefully it doesn't move much and we're able to just drop it. So, what are you going to do, Mr. Harasa? It didn't move much, just twist it so it protected its weak side.
What do you need?
Radical is having a bit of a problem here, but when the Radical kicks in, it also means we're good to
Aye, aye.
shoot almost everything as well, so that's something. And yeah, that's Tandem Rockets 20 he was bringing. So it was good to let this thing drop its loot while we were still on spawn protection. That's the 25, I think. If you ever find the 25, that's actually a medium laser. That's very good damage. It's only a medium, but given time. Sadly, no drop here.
Commander.
Skinwalker wants to get on the front.
Hauling
This is
ass.
probably enough to just store it down. And we're just backstriking. Well, looks like we're not able to backstrike, so we're going from the other side.
Standing by.
Firestarter can backstrike. Should be enough to get him.
Firing.
Oh, I actually... Okay,
Inflicted some heavy damage. I'm out of
whatever
time.
game. Yeah, we ripped his side. Which means we're doing it like this. We just shoot 30. We still have tandem here,
Okay,
so
I'm
why
on
not?
Let's hit 'em
That's him
hard.
lagged. He's panicked. I wouldn't rule out him just punching out here.
Order.
Not really, but still got ways.
On the move.
He's on the ground, so it shouldn't take much to make him punch out here. Okay. One of the tanks will do it. If not one of them, one of the escortees we're taking next turn. So he failed to stand up, which is even better. And we just take a look at what we have, because it's quite indicative of what we're going to find here. Just let me have a look at the tanks. What do you... That's the Carrier mission, which is more or less the mission in which we got the Skinwalker, so we actually have to be a bit wary of what we can find here. That being said,
Roger.
we already got rid of what we wanted here, so I guess we just try to reduce what's on the loot table
Down.
by going torso.
Yeah.
We're seeing a Centurion, an Ifrit, a Yanlo Wang, and there should be something else back here which we don't see yet. There's line of sight to be had to the Ifrit, but it still hasn't moved, so we just wait for turn 21. Okay, Ifrit missed, which is a good thing, and hopefully it doesn't move at all, or it moves very little. We're bringing an AC2 carrier. You're an AL, which is the... Yeah, we shouldn't be too afraid of you still. I think I want to wait until turn 15 here, until the Yanlo does its thing. And that's okay, that's a bit of splash, we can deal with that.
Damage is light. Armor holding.
As I said, turn 15, that's a bandit. We got on top of the Yanlo. And from here on, we're good to go. Bandits usually bring very little in weapons for what they bring in armor. So we're going to ignore that thing. But I think we actually... No, I think we only have one part of the clan bandit. And they're probably not compatible.
Standing by.
So... Hello, sir. Let me introduce you to the cockpit hot seat here.
Let's move.
So that's us running all around. That's good efficiencies. Probably keeping the 30 shot. Hopefully the AMS Mark II just jumps, which didn't. So maybe the better option would have been just shooting the 70 MRMs and getting him, but whatever.
Waiting on you, Commander.
You're not in range to do nothing, we'll just push. You will be. So, not incendiary, but some. And we go for the Ifrit. This is about blocking his AMS, if anything. Oh, we actually got him, which is a very good outcome here,
Right here.
because we still got 2 carriers to do their things. Yeah, we're just shooting with everything. AM is unjumped, which is excellent. Let's see if the streaks hit. If they don't, no biggie. Might actually want to get 1 ton of streak ammo out of here.
Waiting for orders.
We're ending all missions.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
So, hello, good sir. We could save a bit of ammo on this thing, but whatever.
Time to
Just let's see it. That's pretty decent armor shaving we did here.
Commander.
Ready for orders.
Fire starter can't do nothing this turn.
I hear ya.
And the LB2 carrier
Going turbo.
just goes. Yeah, cluster shot looks decent.
Aye, aye.
So, Raptor doesn't have anything in range. We could wait, but it's no biggie.
Yeah.
Skinwalker does though. So we're putting it in front.
Don't think. Don't shoot. Just
Keep
run.
the heavy shot because we don't have the heat management to actually go to salvos. And we see what he does. We're at 4 evasion. This should be good enough. And we actually intimidated
Yes,
him.
Commander.
So Kintaro, please. That's only a 35. Well, they actually hit this time, which means we're doing very good damage there.
Hostile eliminated.
So, we might want to wait until Mr. Yenlo does its thing now, which should be now.
I'm here.
Superchargers, hot seat, sadly have to go off. And we only have range on the yellow. But what we have we use. That's pretty
I'm
decent.
taking this job.
We should have shut down the Magna, the medium, and shoot the 30s. But whatever. Shouldn't take long to actually deal
Commander.
with what we have here. So you get in, shoot mediums. Probably good to actually get him completely. Well, not quite.
Good to go.
But we now have range here.
Affirmative.
We're bringing that fire and Inferno.
All weapons.
So it just Bit of inferno. Just like that, mister. You don't look that good on that armor.
Waiting for orders.
So, LB2 can shoot. Distance from road. Okay, okay. We'll get there.
Sending alpha strike.
That's you gone. That's a good tank for crit seeking.
Good to go.
We're just pushing up with you. You have insanity, but we're shooting standard now. Just looking at options for that last lance.
What can I do for you?
And we just push with you.
Double time.
Aye, aye.
Raptor is not in range, so
Acknowledge.
just move.
Waiting for orders.
You are in range though.
On the move. Full speed.
Shut 1 or 2 mediums to actually get them. That's a course you have there, Mr. Yanlo.
I'm listening.
So we're really... Oh, that's good.
Roger that.
Let's see if we're able to... Ah, not quite. Not quite. Do we risk the overheat? We do.
Getting pretty hot in this cockpit here.
It's okay,
No
girl.
target.
Don't worry. And yeah, that's quite some beating the Yanlo is taking
Waiting on
here.
you, Commander.
So, distance from road means we can't. What we can do, though, is get those arrows to indirect. Distance from the convoy is not good, so we just stun and shoot here. We risk getting damage on ourselves, so let's go for a sensor lock
I've got a sensor lock.
and see if it gets better. Doesn't, but okay. We just want
I'm here.
the unsteadiness there. And I guess we're going to try and get into your back, mister.
Understood. Moving
So
fast.
we shut down the Magna and we bring the MRM 30. That's not doable. So I guess this is it. Nope. Not really. This better? It is better. That looked like an engine crit.
Hostile removed.
We'll later find that there's only one part of that thing
Printing.
on the loot table, but
Waiting on you, Commander.
it looked like. So, just
What can I do for you?
moving our vehicles now,
Gotcha.
exiting combat, which means we can get in position for what's coming next. And yeah, the last mission was a bit more exciting.
Good to go.
Carrier can move.
Moving out.
You just push,
Let's move.
push,
I copy.
push here.
Roger that.
We turn off the supercharger and the hot seat because we only can get it going for one turn here. And we just move.
On my way.
We have some turns
On my
until
way.
we get here with the vehicle, so
On my way. Uh-huh.
probably 2 more turns until we get him.
Waiting for orders.
Just pushing up.
Understood.
So will you. But we move to shake off instability. Just moving. Archers also coming up here. I think we're
Moving to
going
position.
to try and protect one of the flanks. Come
I
on,
hear ya.
game.
Don't need to tell me twice.
And next turn, we're able to get in with the vehicles, so before moving our mechs, we're going to trigger, just to see where they land. They usually spawn some in here, some here, I think,
Good to go.
if I recall
Waiting on you,
correctly.
Commander.
So, first you,
Got it.
Yeah.
so who do we want to trigger with?
Waiting for orders.
The LB one, I want for it to move, because that thing is our
Standing by.
I hear ya.
crit seeker. The LRMs getting in wouldn't be bad,
Ready for orders.
but I guess we can't.
Commander.
We have to get in with the
Standing
arrow.
by.
And the arrow is not getting in. We take one turn more.
Guess I'll just sit a spell.
Because we want to get in with the LRM carrier. The LRM carrier shooting indirectly is no biggie. So
Good to
you
go.
are... Nope, not you.
What can I do for you?
You.
I read you,
And we
Commander.
see
Moving out.
where they trigger. Okay, we actually don't see them. Still,
Yes, Commander.
it was somewhere around that part, so
Moving to position.
that's better. So we have a Rio, that's nothing. A cavalry attack, that's nothing. We've got a crosscut, which is quite more interesting. We're just going to play hide and seek with that thing. We might be able to get on its back. That was a Rio, so I guess we get going. There should be something else somewhere, but we're just not seeing it. For some reason, the Kintaro will also... the problem is we're not in... Hopefully it doesn't shoot us.
Affirmative.
Okay, you're the LB. Okay, game. Yeah, I know.
You betcha.
Just like these, so we're able to move with you a lot next turn. So we're only seeing 3 things. Could well be that there's only 3 of them.
I'm here.
So, we can get on your back, but we have no hitchings at all. Yeah, you're what I think you are, so we wait. The cavalry is going now. It just attack arrow, I think. No, that was actually missiles. Okay,
Standing by.
so fire starter could be used.
Waiting for orders.
We're going to see you're the arrow one. Wouldn't be the worst thing. Really? Distance from road? Whatever, game. We just pull a bit back. Standard and direct. No, flak, actually, sorry. And the heavy rocket launchers will also be going. And just like that.
Roger that. Firing on target.
That's very good damage on you.
Yeah. Critical hit.
Probably
All out of SRMs, Commander.
Orders.
the LB carrier is able to take him down. Just waiting for the crosscut to do its thing. The Rio is coming in, but Edgar gets inside from the crosscut. This is good. Might mean it shoots the Edgar instead of trying to go for us. So let's see it. We sadly have no line of sight to the Rio there. Crosscut didn't try to go for us or our friends, and it just went. Okay, Raptor gets in. Very good.
All weapons, fire.
Hitchin season damage. We got him open on the leg. And just like that, Skinwalker should do the trick here.
I don't believe you're gonna stop.
That's one torso. That's the mech.
That there's a kill.
Standing by.
Oh, you can actually get in there. Let's see if supercharging and hot seating actually allows us to kick here. It does, so we take it. We have to shut down something. Guess it's going to be you. Let's see if we're good for a back kick. We are. We missed though. Okay.
Negative damage.
But we hit very well with everything, so he's panicked. He should be. Next turn is about getting that Rio,
Yes, Commander.
and very little else needed here. So yeah, just like this. This should be
Firing
enough.
full complement.
It's not very good hit since it's... Whoa, we actually hit the dropship.
Waiting for orders.
Okay. Not the best Hitchens, but still, Hitchens it is. Yeah, we're hitting the dropship.
Smoked them.
Orders.
Kintaro gets ready to get past the reach next turn and help with the Rio, but it just is not that much what we have to do to get out of
Waiting on you,
here.
Commander.
You just get in. You're
On my
never
way.
going to be of use here. Just a bit of standard. We could get him to freak out and punch out, but
Aye.
so
All right.
we're
Full
able
speed.
to help with the Raptor. That's a good thing. That's a bit more damage because we're straight into the Archer. Actually getting a headshot, but he ejected,
Waiting for orders.
which means we're good to just brace
Receiving you.
with everyone.
Bracing for impact.
Okay, that was lucky.
Yeah.
Because we had cockpit on and the supercharger. Luckily, they didn't blow.
What can I do for you?
There's something else around
Coordinates
here.
received.
We don't know where, but there's something else.
I hear ya. Resting my neck. Good to go.
I'm listening.
So we get moving.
Waiting for orders. I read, Commander. Moving out.
Confirmed.
Not here.
I'm here. Position confirmed.
Where is this thing? I'm actually baffled.
Good to go. Double time, let's go.
Yeah, just... Okay, like this, good boy. And I guess we get going because we're going to get to the evac. There's no point in chasing something we don't see, so...
Roger.
If this thing actually shot us,
For you.
but it's nowhere to be seen.
Good to go.
I'll actually go and look at the logs later to know what was that, but
Standing by.
and it really should be around here because it just won't let us go
Commander.
out of combat. But we're just not seeing that thing, so
Affirmative. Commander. Aye, aye.
that's when a battle armor just jumps from there and
I'm here.
we get toasted, but
Understood. Moving fast.
we're just not seeing that thing. And it's not shooting either, so...
I'm being
Okay. Whoa! What are you?
internal damage.
Well, at least we know where it is.
Aye, aye.
Let's
Going
get
full throttle.
a look.
Right here. Mm-hmm. Good to go.
It came from here, more or less. That's a Raptor 3. Very short on ammo here.
Standing by.
We want to get zooming with you. Hell yeah. That's some zooming.
Acknowledged.
We're not shooting anything because the fire starter is in the way, so... But at least we found it. It's coming closer. Whoa, that's still tandem getting in. At least it's not back armor any longer, so
Ready for orders.
that's something. I'm guessing it's just the ear mediums here. Well, it's actually not a bad chance with the streaks, considering how far this thing is and that it's stealth.
Aye, aye.
Okay. Should just be the mediums, but still. Yeah,
Firing.
it's the mediums and the Hitchens is just garbage.
Yeah.
Okay,
Full speed sounds good.
that probably was a bad roll. Not the zoom. I want to see... Well, we have a decent roll here. So yeah, we have decent chances of all of a sudden.
Ready for orders.
You
Roger.
just take a round tour here. We don't have any more SRM, so we will try to get a backstrike next turn if we're able to. My guess is it engages. It should be disengaging completely, but the AI just won't. You should have agile. I don't think he's stupid enough to actually stand there. Okay, game. We go here because chances of a... That's the torso gun.
One less target.
Oh, that's an engine crit, actually. So
Mission successful.
chances of a stray shot hitting the archer were minimal, I was going to try and say. And we see what we have on the loot table. Probably nothing major, but Raptor is not a bad mech to take. It's a 40 tonner. So let's see it. There's 5 parts of a yellow. That's not a bad mech to take, but there's 2 parts of an Ifrit. That's more like it. There's just 4 parts of a Raptor. Let's see innards. We might want to get the Blackwell for the... Yeah, but we don't have the space on the Firestarter to get a repeating TSMP. There's a regular Ultra 10 to be had. There's a Coolant Flush. We got 2 core 215s, that's decent money. We got 2 XLs. We got a JAMA. There's TSM ammo, AMS ammo, we should take it, but I think I'm okay with what we have here. The XLs, just to get our funds a bit up. We get 2 parts of a Bandit, a part of the Centurion 2, a part of the Centurion AL, 3 Harasser parts, 1 part Harasser part, sorry. Sortec part, which is okay, I guess. 3 mediums, a medium pulse, TAC, tandem rockets, well, advanced small cockpit, the value peaks which we're selling, reactive plating can go as well, sensor probes are very good, so yeah, we're taking them. Signature damper, well, we can keep. We get a sparse supercharger, so yeah, all in all, these 2 escorts, they were time consuming but actually very good to get systems and get money back into our bank account. So sorry if this was a bit boring. We weren't facing anything big in here or menacing, but these 2 farming missions actually get us back on track here. So yeah, as I said yesterday, we are on the new patch, so, and we're on the Roguetech mode, so out of let's see damage. It's not that much damage, so at some point we'll start going for consecutive drops, and for that we need more mechs. It's just not that we need better mechs, because we don't. It's just that I would like to have some 8-9 mechs before we start dropping that. Let's go to storage for a second, because we might have something. There's a bandit clan to be brought up. Hell yeah. Much rather take the clan one. That's just an ATM-9. But yeah, that's another vehicle for us, which I'm guessing brings a bit of stuff in the innards. Not really. It just lot of armor and an ATM-9. It's good, I guess. Infantry. Okay, whatever. You do have an infantry? No. I guess it's a carrier. This one should be worth a lot because it's a hover one, but we're keeping it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this one. Yeah, we got back into... We got just 1,100,000 from this last mission, which is crazy, come and consider it. And some parts to boot, so a new tank and whatever. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider leaving a rating and a comment. Subscribing is still free, so do so if you're not. And we see each other next time. Thank you very much. Enjoy.